Welcome back. Joining us now, 680 News Senior Business Editor Mike Eppel. Mike, good morning. Happy
Hello,
Friday.
happy Friday. How are you?
I can't complain. How are you?
Good, thank you. Getting ready for the long weekend.
You know it. Any special plans?
Not specifically. As
Okay.
we were saying before the break, kids are working, and I'm kind of the shuttle for them. Driver's licenses being what they are, and all this stuff. And yeah, roads are too busy. The roads are too busy anyway tomorrow.
Right.
We'll get to the price for gas in a minute, Fiza. But listen, I want to talk real estate this morning because we just got the numbers in from the Toronto Regional Real Estate Board for the month of August, and of course, the election campaigning has all been about we're going to make housing more affordable. We're going to create all these new homes to buy and bring prices down and get people into the market. There are no simple solutions. I'll tell you that right off the bat, because the August home sales showed a sales drop of 20%. The amount of sales last month around 8,600 compared to well over 10,000 a year ago for the month of August. The problem, there's nothing for sale. The number of new listings down 43%. You go around, and if you see a for sale sign in front of a property, it's gone in a couple of days. There's a sold sign on it, right? So quickly, and it's leading to skyrocketing prices. The 905 now has an average price of $1.1 million. Detached homes up to $1.3 million. This is the 905. The central Toronto, actually, prices came down a little bit, if you can believe that, from a year ago to around the $1 million mark. Still extremely expensive. And every category saw a sales slump, with the lone exception being condos, because a year ago, condo sales were down. Now they're back up. That market is sort of stabilizing a little bit. But the problem is low inventories. And next year, they're talking already about population growth in the GTA, continued low interest rates, a recovering economy, more people coming into the area. Guess what? That, again, keeps the balance of supply completely tipped to the seller's side, and prices have nowhere to go but up.
Oh, yikes. Okay, it's known as the building with the gold-plated windows. I'm talking about the Royal Bank Plaza, of course, and it's up for sale.
Yeah, the Oxford Properties Group and the Canada Pension Plan Investment Board own the Royal Bank Plaza in the downtown core. This was built in the 1970s, and it has those 24-karat gold-plated windows, which is, so fitting of a big bank, I suppose. But the RBC has about 40% of the building occupied, leased out. It doesn't actually own the building that it's headquartered in, but nevertheless, it'll be interesting to see who picks it up, who buys it for billion-dollar price point, specifically right now with the state of affairs in the commercial real estate market, such that it is in the downtown with so many empty office spaces because people are still working from home. I mean, that's going to be years to recuperate fully. So it's going to be interesting to see exactly how this transaction transpires and what the selling price will actually be.
Okay, you and I have talked about the computer chip shortage before, but now it seems like it's forcing General Motors to make some difficult decisions here.
Yep, 8 plants shut down over the next little while. 2 of their biggest truck plants, one of them being in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Pickup trucks, of course, the biggest money makers for the auto sector. Ford's gone through this. General Motors has dealt with this. You look around, Fiza, on dealership lots, and some of them are almost empty. And what a that's a fallout of the computer chip industry, and auto sales were down last month. And the reason is not because people didn't want to buy cars and trucks. It's because they couldn't find anything to buy. It's not dissimilar to the real estate market right now.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about the markets. The Toronto stock markets keep hitting record highs.
Yep, and a big number coming in today. The U.S. unemployment statistics for the month of August will either make or break the case that the U.S. central bank has to slow down on economic stimulus, and maybe the markets will pull back. But, oh, look at that. TSX at a record high this morning. And many of the U.S. benchmarks, same thing.
Okay, Mike, real quickly, I know people want to know, long weekend. Tell us about gas prices real quickly.
Going up 2 cents per liter at midnight tonight, according to the early bird forecast from Enpro, to almost $1.41 per liter. Not quite the record that we saw earlier this week, but a little bit more expensive. They came down overnight, so fill up today if you're heading out on the highways.
Okay, fill up before you run those errands, Mike.
That's right. I will.
Thanks so much. Have a good one.
Take care.
Time now, 6:19 a.m. Coming up on BT, deadly record-breaking rainfall in the U.S. Northeast shows the accelerating calamity of climate change. That's right after the break.